All content is publicly sourced and used under the USA Fair Use and UK Fair Dealing Guidelines. The things I say are strictly my opinion. Good morning, everyone. It's the Busy Bee with the royalty. It is the 28th of June. Happy Monday, new week. Hope you all had a great weekend. I've got a lot I want to share with you. There's some interesting things. Well, I wouldn't say interesting, but there's some things going on with Harry and Meghan. And, of course, what else are we going to talk about? It looks like things weren't is friendly between William and Harry at Prince Philip's funeral as you might have thought. It looks like behind the scenes there was a bunch of hubbub. Do they have the expression in the UK, duking it out? Because in the US, when people say duking it out, that usually means a little bit of a fist fight. Well, I don't know if there was a fist fight behind the scenes, but there was some yelling and some screaming and some yelling. Did I just say yelling? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take a look. First of all, here's my social media info. Please, I love to chat. There's the PayPal info if you want to leave me a tip. Greatly appreciated. Let's dive right in. Harry and William reportedly were at each other's throats during Prince Philip's funeral. It turns out things were frostier than ever between Harry and Prince William, despite rumors that they had reconciled at the funeral. The Crown consultant and royal historian Robert Lacey, this guy Robert Lacey, he says so much, he's trying to push his book, wrote in a new report for the Daily Mail on Friday that while some thought the unfortunate event would bring the warring brother together in an atmosphere of reflection, that was nowhere near what actually happened, and the estranged brothers instead allegedly got into a massive argument at the funeral service for their grandfather. Do you remember when the pair were photographed briefly chatting outside St. George's Chapel that day? Well, Lacey claims that an argument broke out between William and Harry within minutes of the siblings getting inside the castle and beyond camera vision. The author then shared another detail from a friend of the royal family, writing, "They started quarreling again. There they were, at each other's throats as fiercely as ever. The rage and anger between these two has grown so incredibly deep. Too many harsh and wounding things have been said." That is certainly not the symbol of hope everyone thought it to be. Now, it doesn't seem like they'll ever repair their relationship after the rogue prince dropped more revelations about the royal family in his ventures with Dax Shepard and Oprah Winfrey, but back then, there had been a slight chance for them to mend the fences. It looks like they were all wrong. Lacey went on to say that the pair also refused to have a family chit-chat with Prince Charles following the incident, explaining, quote, "There was no reconciliation and no brotherly sit-down or mini-summit following the funeral on the 17th of April. The conflict between Diana's two bitterly divided sons does not seem likely to end anytime soon." End quote. Things between the siblings definitely haven't been the best in recent years, as we previously reported. The rift between the duo started when William shared his concerns over Harry's relationship with Meghan before their wedding in 2018. It only worsened when the future king found out about the Bullying allegations against the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan has since denied the accusations, which are currently being looked into. Another reunion is set to take place on the 1st of July at the unveiling of a Princess Diana statue, so everyone can tune in to see if there will be another argument between Harry and William then. In all seriousness, though, here is hoping they're able to keep things as civil as possible for their late mother. It would be terrible to have the ceremony ruined by their fallout. Now, here's something interesting that I found. William reportedly told Harry that Meghan had an agenda. You think? The argument led to Harry and Meghan leaving the royal family, according to this Robert Lacey again. This guy has a lot to say, doesn't he? In an extract from his newly updated book, Battle of Brothers, I told you he has a book coming out, which is currently being serialized by the Times of London, royal historian and the Crown consultant Robert Lacey wrote that William shared with Harry his belief that Meghan had an agenda. The resulting argument between the brothers, Lacey wrote, left William deeply wounded and Harry equally furious, and Harry and Meghan on the path to ultimately leave the royal family and William behind. Lacey writes that William was told of allegations that Meghan was the staff, we just went through that, allegations that the Sussexes have vehemently denied, calling them a smear campaign. He got straight on the phone to talk to Harry, and when Harry flared up in furious defense of his wife, the elder brother persisted. Harry shut off his phone angrily, so William went to speak to him personally. During the ensuing showdown, Lacey writes, William shared with Harry his belief that Meghan was following a plan. An agenda was the word William had used to his friend, and the accusations he had just heard were alarming. Kate, he said, had been wary of her from the start. Harry was fiercely combative in defense of Meg, which led William to determine, Lacey writes, that at the end of the day, the British crown and all it stood for, with its ancient traditions, styles, and values, the mission of the monarchy, had to matter more to William than his brother did. Clarifies Lacey, only William and Harry can know what they said to each other, and they have respectfully maintained their silence on that. But their households were promptly divided, and things were never the same between the brothers. Where could the two brothers go after such painful and damning notions had been thrown into their debate? Harry and Meghan appeared to be the ones who visibly departed after the row, writes Lacey. He adds, William, for his part, felt just as strongly about Meghan and the need for her subversive agenda to be removed from the operations of the British monarchy, which she did not appear to understand or respect. For their part, Harry and Meghan have maintained that Meghan was ostracized and isolated by royal life in the UK, and that she became so deeply depressed she had thoughts of the S word. When she and Harry turned to the royal family for help, just as Diana had famously done while married to Prince Charles, they turned her away, the Sussexes say, like Diana had been before them. I left my career, my life, I left everything because I love him. Our plan was to do this forever, Meghan told Oprah of moving to the UK. When she began suffering from thoughts of the S word, however, she reached out for help. I was told that I couldn't, that it wouldn't be good for the institution. I went to one of the most senior people to get help, Human Resources said. My heart goes out to you because I see how bad it is, but there's nothing we can do to protect you because you're not an employee of the institution. Oh, poor Megs. This wasn't a choice. This was emails and begging for help, saying very specifically, I am concerned for my mental welfare. Nothing was ever done. Oh, poor Meg, her and her mental welfare. Oh my goodness. Well, leave in your comments what you think below. Everybody, it's past 8:30. It's time for me to get started with work. I hope you all have a great day, and keep Meghan in your prayers in that mental welfare. Maybe she can afford to go to a good doctor now that she's got her $150 million from Netflix and get something to help her out, right? I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.